Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, so this is what I was trying to do, right? So
Yeah.
he didn't really give me an assignment, but I was trying to practice on my own.
Okay.
So I said to myself, okay, let's say I have this sugar product here and I want to look up the selling price and I use my index match. Look at the formula here. Please tell me what I did wrong, because me, I don't understand. I selected the array, I followed it up with a match, then I clicked on the product, which is this sugar. And then I click the array where that sugar is, and then I put 0. Then I now put a double bracket.
Where is the sugar?
This sugar here now, this one.
Which array? Which array?
The array is from this thing now. This table that you gave me.
Is there sugar there?
Yes, now. See now. There's snickerdoodle, sugar, oatmeal, all these things. I mean, there's no sugar in your own.
I didn't even check. The thing is, the case sensitive is very case sensitive. So it's not all in capital letters. Right?
Oh, so it has to
yeah.
So it has to be in small letter for you to see it.
Yes, let's. No. Sentence letter. Change.
Is it?
The first letter is capital letter.
Oh, so Excel is case sensitive. Just turning that one now.
Okay.
So look at the formula before I enter it.
A1 to no. Your index is not there. Your index is what you want it to return. So let's redo it.
Wait, this is the array now. Is this not the array I'm supposed to click on where I'm looking at?
No. That is not the array you're supposed to select. You're supposed to select the selling price, which is F. You have your selling price. That is F. That is what you're supposed to select. Clear the formula. Yes, just clear it. Just clear it. Clear that A1 too. Yeah. Now the array you want it to return is the selling price, comma. Now match. Let's give it match. Okay. Tab. Press tab. No, you press enter.
So I'm supposed to press tab.
Open bracket, open the bracket. Our lookup value is the sugar, so select the sugar. Right? Lookup array is in the product. So let's go there. No. Move to where you have the product. Select the product, comma. It's exact match. Then close the bracket, close it once again. No, you're supposed to close the bracket twice. Press yes. Close the bracket again. Now press enter. You see?
I thought the index is from all this thing you're looking at.
No.
Oh, so you have to go to the array where you are actually looking at.
Yes.
Okay, please let me do this. Let me do this one so that you watch what I did. So
you can do the cost price in front of it now.
So
let me see. It's still the same thing. It's because you selected it the same thing.
It's because the formula is here already. Do you understand? So let me just do this one afresh. So I will go to the array of cost price, yeah? Then put a match.
So match is the one that will generate the row number for you.
So I go to this product, right?
Yes.
This one here.
Yeah, that is what you are looking for. Which
Then
array
I'll
are
go
you
to the
going to see?
array.
Yes, where you are going to see it.
So I go to the array, yeah.
And
then I type exact match 0.
Yeah, it's 0.
And I do enter.
You close the
double.
brackets twice. Just press yes, accept the correction.
Oh, okay. So as it is now, right? I can come here now, put drop down on each of them.
Yes, you can put a drop down.
Because I've been battling with this thing since, and I've been looking at Kingsley's video. Maybe I say, okay, well, when he come today, I have to ask him whether it's me that is not doing something
Come
right.
to this sheet 2. That is why you should select the sheet 2. No.
Sorry. Sheet 1 actually.
Yeah. Select that one. No, that is not. You just start from chocolate chip. Then select everything. Yeah. Copy it down. Yes. Then. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So
just choose.
I have to do.
Change it.
I have to
No.
do. I have to do. But
you don't have to do. Just choose. It's going to automatically change.
So I don't need to do drop down on all of them.
No.
Once I do one drop down, it will affect everything.
Yes, since you are using that particular cell.
Oh wow. Okay, see, you know now, like this table, right? You have different days. Let's say now the manager says, let me check the dates of, this sugar has different dates.
Yeah.
Sold it and different price too. Because the day they sell sugar for this day is different from the day they sell this sugar at this day, right?
Yes.
So if you want to look up the value of the day they sold sugar on a particular day, you can either use either of those 3 things you taught me, right? You can either use XLOOKUP or this index match, or which one is more preferable?
You can use filter. You can just add filter to choose the dates that you want. Did I teach you dates filter, number filter, and text filter?
Is it not the one on conditional formatting?
No, not that one.
Wait, let me check.
No. If you add your filter, we have this filter.
No, I don't think you taught me that one on this filter.
Okay, let me teach you that one today. And
so I go here, I choose here,
I
go to
wait. Just select the date cell. Just the date cell. Yeah. Control Shift and L.
And L.
Yes. L for lion.
Okay, is that the short code for filter?
Yeah. So now you have the date filter. You can filter by the date. So there's no entry for this week.
Oh, okay.
Yes, select the filter again. Select the filter again. So you can go back there and say maybe last quarter. Let's go for last quarter. That is last 3 months. There's no data for those. So let's go to probably last year. Last year. There's no data for last year. So let's do another thing. You want to change the font. Clear the filter first. Clear from data. Yes, okay, let's see. Okay, I think let's sort, let's click on the filter and sort. Click on the filter. You have sort from the newest to the oldest. Let's see the newest date. Okay. The newest date was 2020, right? So if they come to you and they said you should give they want to see maybe the whole of 2020 data, right? You want to see the whole of 2020 data. You can go to here, let's use filter. Let's use filter. Now, date filter. Date filter. Now, let's see. Click on before. Now, it's before. We are not using it before now. Okay, let's say it's before 12/12/2020. Any data before 12/12/2020. Wait. Okay, just type down 2020. Click on this. The drop down in front of is before. The drop down in front of is before. No. Is before. The drop down. Yeah. Now let's come down.
To which one?
Yeah, we want to say is before or equal to. That is, we want to say from is before or equal to. Yeah, 12/12/2020. Now, and wait. And there is drop down there also. Is after or equal to. Yeah, 1/1/2020. That is, we want to see any data that is before December 2020, but it is after, it is equal to, is it this date, that is 1st of January 2020, or after 1st of January 2020? Do you get?
Yes.
You get this. So let's click on OK. So this is going to give us all the data for the 2020.
So, but if the request is specific, why, like they say sugar.
Okay.
That means you have to filter it by this
one. Yeah,
you now.
Filter the sugar also.
So filter by
no.
Text filters.
No. Just click on that select all. The select all. Select all. No, not yes, select all. So it's going to deselect everything. So just come to sugar and select sugar. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is all the sugar sold in 2020.
Okay, this is all the sugar sold in 2020. But if you want to be specific on the date too, you go also filter by date.
Yeah, you can put any date that you want. You can just say equal to a particular date.
Okay. So when exactly does somebody now use all these X lookup, V lookup, since we have filter?
So there are some situations whereby, okay, in our cost price and selling price will be in another table, right?
Yeah.
The product, the cost price, and the selling price will be in another table. The orders will be in another table, right? Now, if they give you the orders, right, they need you to complete it together, that is to merge it together. So you use VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, or index and match to join for you to know the actual price the person is going to pay. So you use the XLOOKUP to bring the cost price and the selling price in. So, and also if they give you a list of data, let's say they just give you the products and they gave you a new order and they want to ask you to, like, okay, check if this order exists in this place or if this product exists in this place, right? So you can use VLOOKUP to check that.
Okay, because these things, they actually look like they're identical to me.
The VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, and index and match.
Yes, it's like you're looking for something and you just want to cross-check it.
They are the same thing. They are the same thing. But the difference that I explained to you last time is VLOOKUP can only look from left to right. It cannot look from right to left. Whereby index and match, I'm still going to show you something that you can still do with index and match now. Index and match can look from right to left or left to right, but it's quite complicated. And also, X lookup can look from left to right or right to left, but that one is very simple. So those are just different. They perform the same function, but they just have small difference.
Wow.
Mm.
So the thing is that with all these identical formulas, is it that somebody can now pick the one
Yes.
that will favor you the most?
The latest one now is the X lookup.
Okay.
Is the X lookup, so you can use X lookup.
Okay, sorry. Another thing I want to ask: when you select something like this, does it select the whole thing?
Yes.
What if you select it like this? Sorry.
It selects one cell.
Sorry, no. That's not what I want to show you.
Okay. Control up arrow.
Okay, so when you select something like this here, start this thing. Oh, there's a way. When you are not here now, I will understand what I'm doing. When you are here, I confuse myself. Eh? Don't worry. When I remember what I want to do, I'll show you.
No. You want to drag it down.
Wait. Let me see if I can remember.
Control shift down arrow.
If you do it like this, is it copying?
No, still selecting.
It's still selecting, right? It's not copying it.
It's not copying.
But if you do it like this, it will copy it.
It's still selecting.
Oh, it doesn't copy it.
Yeah. It's when you click on that copy or you press Control C that is going to copy.
You know why I'm asking? Because when we are doing this index match now, we look up at this array. We look at this. Is it copying it or is just selecting it?
No. It's not copying it. It's just looking at it.
It's just looking at it. Okay, so if you do it like this now.
And drag it, Control C, that's copy.
When you do it like this, it's copying it.
Yes, that is when you see the arrow.
What arrow will I use now? Is this one, ba?
Do you want to copy it? No, don't use that black. Just move your cursor in between and drag. Left click and drag down.
Which of the arrow? Is it this arrow or this one?
No,
this one?
No, none of those two. Move to the center of that thing. Yes, that is what you'll use. So left click, hold down and drag.
Left click.
Hold it down and drag.
Now, if you have a very big data, maybe reach like 5,000. How is it the same procedure you use, or there's a shorter way?
I used to say it now. So press escape. Press escape. ESC.
I'm pressing it.
Now select that first one. Control shift down arrow.
Control shift down arrow. Control shift down arrow. This is it now.
Yes.
So this one we've done now. This control shift down arrow that we did, right?
Yes.
Is different from this one.
It performs the same function.
So, but this one you did control shift arrow. Is it copy or you just select it? Which one?
You just select. Control shift down arrow.
Both of them are select, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me show you this one now. Sorry, I want to know something today. So you come and we do like this, right? This one too is also select, right?
Yes, it's also selecting.
Okay.
So it's when you press Control C or you select that copy that is going to copy, or you cut.
So when we do like this, it just selects it.
Yes.
Or we do the Control Shift, any arrow that is select it.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, I struggle with this index this thing well.
Okay, no problem. Let me quickly retake you in that.
And then I understand that aggregate. That aggregate is maybe if there's an error, right? In your array or a range of work, and you want to remove it.
Yes.
Okay. Understand that once more. You're laughing.
You did not stop. You did not stop sharing.
Okay.
Just
Sorry.
minimize, and I'm seeing myself here.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Okay, let me share.
Is that another thing I'm also struggling to, not that I don't understand it, but I want to know when to use it. Like this, when you want to lock something down. Do you understand? I understand how to use it. You put your dollar sign, right? But which time can you use it? What is the occasion that will make somebody use it?
Okay.
Is it that I want you to give me like maybe all the scenarios that you say, oh, in this scenario, you must lock key. Or in this particular scenario, you must lock key. Because I said that sometimes you don't lock and sometimes you lock. So I want to know that multiplication table. I did it. I did it. You didn't ask me to show you. Let me show you. Okay. I did it. Are you see it? I love it.
Okay, you can share now.
Are you seeing it?
It's still loading.
Still loading?
Yes.
Can you see it now?
No.
Okay. Let me new share now. Can you see it?
No. Click on that new share, then you click on screen.
Can you see it?
Still loading. It has shown me that you started sharing your screen, but it's just showing a blank screen.
Can't be blank. Entire screen. Are you seeing it?
Open Excel. Let me see. Are you on Excel?
I'm on Excel now.
Wow, it's not showing again. Choose that instead of screen, choose that Excel. Did you install a new Zoom?
No.
Can you record now? Should be able to say record on your buttons there. Did you see record?
I'm coming now.
Okay.
Can you see it now?
Yeah, I've seen it.
This is timetable I did.
You even customize it. This is nice now. You customize it. You gave it borderline.
I want to give it a fizzy, small fizzy. Okay. So I just want to know. My own is I just want to know when you see something or when you write a formula, how do you know when to lock something?
Yeah, let me explain that before. Okay. So let's say right now, I want to multiply this unit price. I want to multiply the whole column of this unit price by, let's say 5, right? And I'll have that 5 in one cell. So what I'm telling Excel is I don't want Excel to look at any other cell apart from this cell. So if you want to multiply a whole column just by a cell,
okay,
so you use absolute reference.
Okay.
So right now, and if it's okay, let's say right here now, you'll see that here where we have our product price, the table is very small, right? It's
Yes.
very small. And in this order, we have a longer table. So for us to manage this, so because we don't want Excel to look outside of this.
Okay.
So if you have a specific range where you want Excel to look at,
Okay.
you don't want Excel to look more beyond this place, then you just lock down. The moment you select it, then you just lock it down. That's okay. What you are telling Excel is don't look beyond what I select. So use what I select to do what I ask you to do. That is when you lock down. So it's just like when you what?
So you lock down that thing you want it to do.
Yes. So if you don't want Excel to go beyond this place, so now let's say I want to multiply this unit price by something. The thing is right in this cell. So I don't want Excel to go beyond this cell, right? So I'll lock down this cell. Did you get?
Yes.
So now that's that. But if I want Excel to use the whole row and not talk about the column, so I want Excel to use this row, but not go beyond this row. That is when I use mixed reference, where I lock only the row. But if I'm talking about the cell, I will use only cell. That is when I lock absolute reference. That is when I lock both the row and the column. So if I have a row here that I want to use it to multiply a specific column, right? So I will lock down that particular column because I'm not selecting cell now. I'm just talking about one single column. So I'll just lock down that particular column. Then I'll use it to multiply the row that I want to multiply. Yes.
So that's one where you lock a row and cell. That one is mixed back.
Yes. Row and column
is mixed.
Yes. Okay. But when you lock one particular cell, it's absolute reference.
Okay. One particular cell is absolute.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to show you another thing with index and match. How you can use it for two-way lookup. So look at this now. I can select anybody's name here, and I can decide to choose whether I want to see the first text, the second text, or the exam. So do you see this? Or the exam. So I can come here, choose a particular name, then I'll choose if I want to see the first text, second text. So this is what they call two-way lookup. Are you with me? I believe you should have this thing, right?
What?
This particular, what is it called? This document with this workbook.
Yeah. Yes, I think you sent it to me, Daddy.
But if you don't have, it's still part of the link. If you click on that Ultimate Excel link, this one.
That one you sent to me, Nabi?
Yes, this third one. If we click on this link, this third one that does not have anything, this Ultimate Excel code. This is it right here. This is the workbook. So you can download it right here.
Okay.
So let's use it to do two-way lookup now. Like the index is to give you the content you have in Excel. While the row is to give you while the match is to give you the row number. So the index will give you the content, since we know that is what we want. So this first text and this is the name. So I want to put the name right here and the score will be here. So I'll come here, I'll do a drop down. I want to do a drop down. for all the names. So I don't need to put anything right here. So here, I want to select first test, second test, or exam. So I'll do another drop down for this one. Right here, I'll select the list. From here, first test, second test, and exam. If I want the total to be there, I'll also select it, but I don't need the total. Or let's just say I want to put the total. So I can even start from the last name. So I can either choose, maybe I want to see the last name of that person, the first text, the second text, the exam, or the total. So, but it doesn't matter. You can choose maybe only 3 or 2. But we are still going to use it in a larger table. So right now, I'm just going to put the last name here. So whenever I select this first name, I want to come here and choose whether the last name or, okay, let's do it in another way. Let's remove the lookup. So this will be first name. Are you with me?
Yes.
So then this will be last name. So here, so right now, so this one, I'll use a drop down for this. So whenever I choose any name, I want Excel to automatically generate the last name and give me the first test, second test, and exam. So I just click on OK. So this one I can choose here. So right now I can use index and match for this. I'll just say equals to index, right? So our table array, what do we want it to return? We want it to return the last name. We want it to return the last name. So the row number is the match that will generate the row number for me. So I'll choose match. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for this, comma. So our lookup array is going to see it right here. You see, it's still the same thing like VLOOKUP, right?
Yeah.
Comma, our match type is 0, which is the exact match. Then I'll close the brackets 2 times because if I close it one, I'm just closing the match. So I need to close the index also. So just close it and press enter. So right now I can come here and choose this one. I have it right here. So for the next one is this one now. I want to either choose the first test, second test, or exam. So whenever I choose first name, I want to choose from here also. So I'll just say equals to index tab. So our array. So now since I'm selecting from these 3, columns, so I'm going to select everything right here. So if total is part of it, I'll choose total, but total is not part of it. So I'll stop right there. Comma. Our row number is the index that will generate our row number for us. Is match that will generate our row number for us. So I'll just type in match tab. So our lookup value, we are looking at this name, comma. Our lookup array is right here. Two, comma. Then we have exact match. So I will close this match. So now, since we have 3 columns, we have to be specific. We have to give Excel the specific column that we want. So, in this one, we have only 1 column. So that is why we did not do this column number. But this one, we have 3 columns. We have to do this column number. So it's match that we use to get the column number also. So I'll give comma, then I'll type in match. Our lookup value is this one. So, comma, where is it going to see the lookup array? So it's going to see it either it choose first test, second test, or exam, comma. our match type is 0. So I'll close my bracket again. Then I'll close the bracket for the index. Did you get it?
Yes.
So I'll press enter. Now, if I come here, I can choose this. Then I can come here, choose this. He did this one for you, right?
Yes, he did it. It's just like I was just really confused where to click this thing.
You have to click the what?
Where to go to be picking from the array, which array to pick from. You understand?
Okay.
Like now, you've chosen from the row and the column for this second one. I was thinking that maybe when you are using index, it must have 2 matches.
It's not a must for index to have 2 matches. So
it can have 1 match.
It's yes. This one, because I have only 1 column, I chose only 1 column. So I don't need the column index number. If you see, I chose for my index, I chose from B3 to B12, which is from A to A. So I chose only 1 column, right? So the match, I can choose any other column because this I need it to return this particular column. Do you get? That is why.
Yes.
So I don't need to choose any column number because it's only 1 column that I have. So which means automatically by the time match finds what I asked it to look for, it's going to return this column because I just chose 1 column, right? But for this one, you'll notice that I have 3 columns right here. I have 3 columns. So Excel needs to know the one that I want it to return. I chose this column, this column, this column. So now for the match, for the row number, I need to have a row number first, then the column number. So for this row number, this first one, which is the first match, I need it to look for this folder. Where is it going to see it? It's going to see it here. So after it sees it here, after Excel sees it here, so the next one now is which column did I want Excel to return? Which column did I want Excel to return? So that is why I have to put the column index number, which is the second match. So if you see the second match, I want it to depend on this whatever I select right here. Then that is the lookup value. Where is it going to see it? It's going to see it right at this top, right? So it's going to see it right at this top. Then I need it to be exact match. So if I press enter, now whatever I choose right here will automatically affect what will happen here. And whatever I choose right here will automatically affect what will happen here. Because I want to choose within these 3 columns. Did you practice it on Monday, on Tuesday with Kingsley?
Yeah, so we did it. It's just me that is confused. Do you understand?
Okay.
Because of the match. Because this one I was doing on my own, yeah. When I wanted to find the cost price, I went to go and capture the columns. But when we are doing it now, you just told me to click. Sorry, yes, I went to capture the rows. Sorry. But when we are doing it now, we just captured only the columns. That's the confusing thing for me.
Okay, did you understand it now?
Yeah, so you said we should, this second match, yeah, we will use it when we want to tell Excel which of the
column
it wants him to return.
Yes. If you notice the match, the index as written, that is going to give you the array, the row number, and the column number. So that is if you select more than 1 column.
Okay.
That is if you select more than 1 column. But if you select only 1 column, you don't have to fill the third one. So let's move forward to sum if now. You told me you stop in work day, right?
Yes, we stop at work day.
Okay. So we are going to start with sum if, sum ifs, average if, average ifs. So all these ones are very, very simple. So right now, I will clear this one. I will clear all this one. So I'm going to clear all this one. So now what sum ifs does it add up something based on a particular criteria. So now let's say I want to see the total quantity for all product one, right? Instead of going out there to filter, so I want to see the total quantity for all product one, product two, product three, product four. This is what you always do every time because you want to know all the total quantity ordered by products for each product. So I just say equals to sum. We did sum, right? Sum is addition. So sum if now is to add all based on a given criteria. So sum if, right? Add the cell specific by giving condition or criteria. So I'll say sum if. Now, our criteria range, we need the product. So our criteria range, if I come to this order, the range is this one, right? So we want to see all product one, and we want Excel to add up all the total quantity. So, comma, our criteria will be product one. That is our criteria. Our criteria will be product one. So, comma. Then what do we want Excel to add up for us? The sum range. We want Excel to add up the quantity for us. Here, I will close my brackets and press enter. So I can copy this down, then Excel is going to do the rest. Did you get this? Oh,
so this sum if is not like that if we have been doing now.
It's not that if. So if is just to give a criteria. Now sum if is to add up all the things that meet up the criteria. Do you get the way I did it now? Oh, I need to go.
Just repeat it again.
Okay, that was it. So I just say equals to sum if, right? Our criteria range, that is the first range. So our criteria range is in product. That is where is Excel going to see the criteria is in product. Then our criteria is right here. This is our criteria. So I'm giving Excel product one to look for it in this other sheets and add up all the where it sees the quantity of all product one that it says there. So our sum range, what should it add? What should it add? After it has looked in this other sheet that's seen the product one, what should it add? So I'll go to order and click on quantity. Then I'll close my bracket and press enter. So I can come here and copy this down. Do you get this now?
Yes.
Do you want to practicalize it before I move to sum ifs? For sum ifs, it's still the same thing, but that is like giving multiple criteria. Do you get? Will you practicalize it now?
Should I use the same?
Yes, use it. Yes, use it. Let me stop my own screen share so I can share yours.
Can you see?
No, no. You're not sharing your screen.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
I want to do this one.
Yeah.
So I go.
Mm.
Sum if,
Mm.
and I go to selling price.
No.
Right?
You start with the range, the criteria range. That is the product first. You want to give the criteria first. So select the product column, comma, then you go and select your criteria. Now the sum range. Is it the selling
This
price?
one,
Which one do you want to use?
unit sold now.
Okay, you can use unit sold. See. Yes. Did you get this now? That this is kind of easy.
So the first thing we should call up is the thing we want to look for, right?
Yes, is the criteria range. That is if we are using sum if. Sum
Okay,
if.
so what if I want to look at the total selling price? I will go to this place, right? Right?
You want to look at the total selling price, right? Based on the product.
Yes. I will go here back.
You can't look at the total selling. Okay.
If I want to look at the total based on the product.
Yeah, okay. You can come to you. Oh yeah, let's do it now. Let's do it. So now equals to.
What should I call this one now?
Maybe you call it total selling.
Let me leave it at.
Yes.
Right there. How far? I got to buy lemon now. Lemon. I got to buy lemon. No best. Anything that's apples, lemon and apples, then any other thing can go. Please, I dare class. Don't go and buy anything that we use the juicer or juicer as sports until we replace that juicer. We're not buying any juicer again. Anything that we used to juice. When, yeah. And your discretion. Bye. So sorry,
no problem.
my husband. So I go now. I want to do this episode. I come here, right? Sorry, here.
You select the product, the criteria first before you select what you want it to add.
Okay, so I select
the criteria. Yes, the criteria range first, comma. Then you select the criteria itself. Then now you want it to add up the total selling price. That is the sum range. Then you close your bracket and you're going to add it. So you can just go up in that number section and change it to currency. You can just double click it to have it start. So do you get this one now?
Okay, but I want to ask here, when you want to check the criteria, must the criteria always be this product?
No. It depends on what you want. We are still going to use more things as the criteria. It doesn't have to be the product. You can check based on the gender if you want to see the total that if you are looking for a particular customer and you want to see the total of that particular customer, you can use the customer as the criteria. You can use the customer's name, the customer index number, You can use
So
gender, the country. So it doesn't have
that
to.
one, are we going to filter first?
No. We are doing that now. You don't have to filter. We are doing that now. So I'm going to show you how to do that one now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where you put your ifs.
Yes.
Okay.
So now, here you can see that I have the total. I want to see the female quantity based on each product. Now that is using the, let's say I want to see the total of female first. So this is going to be female. I want to see the total of female. And male. So I just say equals to, I'm using sum if now. Because I have one criteria, right? I want to see the total of female. So I just come to the range, our sum range. The first thing is to select our criteria range, which is this. That is our criteria range, comma. Our criteria will be female, comma. And our sum range, what do I want to return? I want to return, if I say I want to return the cost price, you can choose anyone, but for now I want to return the quantity. Then I'll just close the brackets. And now this is the total of all the female. So this is not based on a product. It's based on the gender. Do you get?
Yes.
So now let's do female quantity based on the product. So we want to see all the female, the quantity that all the females order based on product one, based on the product. So now we have two criteria now. The first criteria is to calculate the product, the total product. The second criteria is to calculate the gender. So we want to calculate the total product one ordered by female. So I'll just say equals to sum ifs. So this one is kind of different. Our sum range will come first. What did we want to add up before we start giving it our criteria? That's
Okay, it's not like the sum if where the sum range came last.
Yes. So
okay.
So our sum range is where you have your order. So we come here, we want Excel to bring or to sum up all the quantity. Now our criteria range one, if you see criteria range one. So this is our criteria range, comma, and this is our criteria. So it remains criteria range two. So our criteria range two is the gender. So I'll go to order. So our criteria range. Then our criteria is gender. I can type it right there. Sorry for that. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So our criteria range two is to choose female. So you have the case, the Excel is very case sensitive. So you just put the criteria range two. Then now you close your bracket. So I'll press enter. So this is it. It's going to give us the total criteria, the total of all female. Did you get this now?
Okay, I have to say that formula again. No? Let me follow you.
Okay.
Formula.
Will you do it so that I will show you? I'll be telling you what to do.
I don't even understand it yet for me to be doing it.
Okay, now I understand it.
Do it first. I will follow you later.
You follow me. So let's say let's do the one for male again.
Okay.
So before we give it 3 criteria, we want to give it 3 criteria, but let's do 2 criteria first. You know, we've been working with 1 criteria. Now we did 2 criteria. So let's do another 2 criteria. So I'll say equals to sum ifs.
Okay. Sum
ifs. Our sum range, that's our addition range. What do we want it to add is in order. So I'll come here and choose our quantity because I want to add up our quantity. So I'll choose our quantity, comma, our criteria range 1 is the product, or you can choose the gender. So any one of the 2 can come first. Doesn't matter. So now I'm going to choose the gender because I want Excel to return all the male that orders product 1. So right now this is my first criteria range, comma. Now the criteria is male. I want it to return all the male. Then comma. Then my criteria, hope you notice that I put it in a quotation because I'm not selecting it in a cell. So I'll put it in quotation. So now our criteria range 2 will be products, right? Comma. Then I'll come here to products and choose product 1 as my criteria. Then I will close the brackets.
Okay.
And press enter. So it's going to calculate all the products. Now let's confirm if these and these are correct. You know, we get the total for the female and the total for male for all products. So let's come here and check. So I'm going to use alt equals to, press enter. You can see alt equals to, press enter. You can see that they are correct. For all our products, we have 4288. That is for female, and the male 434224. So we have something that looks like this. You have the same thing. Did you get this one now?
Yes.
So if I ask you to give me the percentage of male and female, so the percentage of male and female. So the way to do it is we are coming back to these 3 criteria. You are the one that will do that one. Maybe we'll just stop here today for you to practice, but they are the one that will do this one. To give 3 criteria. I believe we can do it now. Abby?
3 criteria, ba?
Yes. You're already a pro in it.
Yes. I can. I
You're already a pro. Yes.
Yes, I'm a pro. Hey, what I'm a pro. Well. Let me look for it.
Okay, now we want to get the percentage of male and the percentage of female. So based on the quantity they order. So I just say equals to the total divided by this one. So I press enter. What I'll just do is to click on it and change it to percent. Okay. Equals to this one. Equals to this one divided by this one. Press enter. Then click on this and change it to percentage. Now we have 56% for female. Then I can copy this down. I don't know what is wrong with me this morning.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I'm just feeling tired. So
maybe you need to go and rest.
Maybe I slept early yesterday. I woke up late. I don't know.
You don't know what your body has been fighting since now.
So I'll select this, comma, divided by this. So my work is very slow this month. I hope you are understanding, Misha.
Some days are like that. Even if I started practicing this index match only yesterday because I was so tired. Every time I carry my laptop, I would just doze off. So it was just only yesterday that I even started practicing it.
Then you can't do our work. We that work online.
The recording came in late again, so
wow.
Before I can even start looking at it, it was late.
I don't know. This MTN network has been frustrating. Maybe I don't used to stay too long at that Kingsley's apartment. Maybe in my house like this, the network is so bad. So I just have to look for somewhere to take the class now. So do you get the way I used to upload it overnight? Yeah. Do you get the way I calculated this?
Yes, now the female over the total times 100.
Yes. No, not times 100.
Okay, you just converted it directly from that side now.
Yeah. The female divided, the total female divided by the total.
That's Excel style. If you use mathematics, you divide it by 100.
By 100, yes. 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 That is mathematics. That is why we have Excel.
Yeah.
Okay, now, are you feeling sleepy? Hey, by this time.
My brother.
It's good to have money. I wish to be like you when I grow up.
I beg go. Still they also the money.
Okay. Oh yeah, let's try 3 criteria now. Let me stop my own. So you try your own.
I need to go and look for that other distillery.
Just open Excel. Open Excel. Make sure that you're showing all your screen. Just like you did. You want to open what?
I want to open that other one that you sent to me. Should I still use this cookie one?
No, don't use that
one. That's why I want to go and get that other one.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
No. Just tell me that you started sharing.
But I shared it the first time and it worked. What's wrong with these people?
Just share.
Understand this.
It worked that first time. That's why I was asking if you can record now.
I don't understand though. Sometimes it just used to behave. Sure, you can see it now.
Yeah, I can see it.
I'm using Windows.
Yes, I can see it now.
Okay, so how are we going to do it? Because I don't have the same one that you are using. No.
Let's go to man, this your product is at the other side. Move all this out of the way. This sales report, then go to the next sheet after. No, not plus. Not plus, Control Z. You've opened how many? How many sheets? Those new sheets, you can delete that one.
I can delete it.
Yes, we don't need this one.
Oh.
We already have the product price. So just keep on, not this one. You are clicking on plus, not that plus. You are going to click on those 3 dotted lines. That plus
Sorry,
will keep on adding new sheets.
Yes, you are right.
Products. You already have it. Let's drag. Let's
Let
drag.
me clear content.
Before clearing it, let's move it closer to the order.
Okay. Where you did? Where's the product?
Go back to pick it again. The C does not follow you now. You are not picking it. You are just moving.
You say?
No, don't worry. You are moving the right thing now. Before you were just moving ordinary cell.
Oh, wow.
Okay, now you can leave it here, move forward, click on this dotted line.
I should keep moving it now. It never reach where it's supposed to reach. Abi? You said I should put it near where?
Order.
Okay.
Yes, it's okay there. Okay, now let's clear. Okay, let's clear everything. Yeah. Including the quantity. Hello?
Including this one.
Yeah, my internet has started being rubbish. Okay, now let's do it.
Abi?
Yes.
Nah. Like I make a mistake, but
Wait. No, you did not.
I did not select. I
You
didn't select this one.
You did.
I didn't select this one. This one.
Okay, you selected J. You are using some ifs. Okay. Yes.
Shabi, this one is sum if now. Abi?
This ordinary sum if, but this sum if. Okay, this
is it not something that we use for female quantity?
Yes, don't mind me. I'm feeling sleepy.
Wait,
So,
let me see whether.
now, comma, press comma. Now, type in your criteria in a quotation mark. Your
No, gender.
criteria too, yes, is the gender. Mhm. Mm-mm. No. Okay, you chose this gender first, right?
Should we say we can choose anyone first?
Yeah. I thought you chose product first.
I'm trying to switch it up.
No problem. That is why you're a pro. Click on products.
I'm not going to be a pro. I'm still learning. But this is the one that has 3 criteria, but
Yes. So you are now not in that you see when I'm calling you pro, trust me, you're a pro. So this one now is in advanced Excel. This is not basic Excel. So you are now above those people that just know basic formula.
I know.
Using advanced formula.
It's not bad like that though. This sum if means we still take the same. It will still this 3 1. It will still take the format of this
Yes.
this other one, sum range and all that, right?
Yes.
So I go to quantity this time around. So these 3 criteria, we're also doing country, ba?
Yes, you're doing country. You can start with any one of your choice.
US female. Okay. So we go. To country. I'm going to say USA. USA. Product. Abi?
Yes. You see now. Now you can give as many criteria as you want. This is average.
Okay.
We did did you do average formula?
This average now is to go and check the average here now.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
There's no average here. I'm not sure I did average here.
But average is still the same formula. So let me just show you that one. Don't worry, you are doing it. Just go to a new cell. Let's do average. Average is going to calculate the total quantity. It's just like the mean. If you know the total divided by the count, that is the average.
And so what I'm saying here now, what are we doing average on? Is it average on everything here?
Average of the average quantity. Let's try the average quantity. So you are not doing it one by one. Average is not something you do one by one. It's going to calculate the average of all the quantity. So equals to average. Now just select the quantity.
Abi?
You can select it from the top. No. It's going to calculate everything. It's going to add up everything and give you the average and divide it by the count of everything. So select everything at the top.
Okay, from here.
Then you close your bracket. So it's going to
I'm
give
supposed
you
to
the
drag it.
average of average is 15. Now, the reason is because the highest number right there is 30, right? And the average of 30 is 15. So it says that, okay, right here, for someone to like qualify, if they are telling, if you are writing, if you have someone that wants to write jam, you see they normally have cutoff mark. That is the average. So the average is 50% before you can pass. So now, like, for us to have a well-qualified customer right in this data, the average the person must order is either 15 and above. That is the average.
Okay, so this average now, there's no need to drag down because it's the average of this only one here.
Yes, you don't drag down average, except if it is listed in a column.
Yes.
So that is when you drag down.
If you are doing that, the average like it, if it's going like this in a row, then you can drag down.
Yes.
But if it's just here in one column, no need to drag down now.
Yes.
So is it this average now that we'll use to answer this one here?
No, we want to calculate the total of female average.
That's what I'm saying. Is it what we are going to use?
We are going to use average if.
Average if, okay.
That is to give a criteria.
Right? And we do average if. Okay. We said we do the same sum range.
Yes, that is no. It's supposed to start with the criteria range if you are using ordinary average if.
So it's not sum range.
You start with the yes, it's the criteria range first.
So the criteria range is this one,
it should be gender. We are doing average ifs. Sorry, female average. Okay, we are doing average ifs. So we are giving 3 criteria now. We are giving 2 criteria. So you start with the gender. Comma, use comma, then put your criteria female. Comma.
Then we go to where? Product.
It's supposed to be average ifs, not average if. Just put S. Yes.
Okay.
And let's continue. So if it is average ifs, you start with the sum range. You start with the average range first. You start with the quantity. But if it is ordinary average, which version of Excel are you using? 2021, right?
Yes.
You're supposed to have average ifs. So let's clear the formula.
So you say when I'm using ordinary average if, I will start with what? The criteria range.
Yes, but if you are using average ifs, you start with the average range. That is the calculation. Did you get? Just like the sum if.
Okay. So just like the sum ifs,
yes,
when it's average ifs, you start with average range.
Yes.
And in the average if, where there's no S, you start with the criteria range, like the sum if.
Yes.
Okay, so which one are we doing first? Is it average if or average ifs?
You can do average ifs. You can do average if. You can do average if you are giving only one criteria. But now we are giving 2 criteria because the first criteria is we want to see the total for all the total the total for all the total gender, the total female that order product 1. That is what we want to see.
Okay.
So we are using 2 criteria now. Our average range is the quantity.
This thing has come again.
Okay.
This next, this thing is
the criteria range 2 will be products. Will be products, comma. What is the problem?
I'm trying to impute the second criteria.
Okay. How many comma did you put there? You put 2 comma.
Yeah, mistake. Abi?
Yes.
This one is not average, it's sum now. Right?
It's sum, yes. It's sum if. I'm super excited that we are using formula like this. You are even better than me now.
Oh, stop saying this thing now.
You are better than me now. See the way you are very fast. Congratulations. So
but I still need to practice.
Yes. You need to practice. You need to practice more because we are rounding up our formula by Tuesday, and you are going to start using charts. So probably by next week, we're supposed to round up with Excel. So you start Power BI.
Okay. So let me understand this sum if and sum ifs now. So this sum if, you first of all go with the criteria range. The criteria before you go with the sum range, right?
Range, yes. The same thing with average if. That is the criteria range, the criteria followed by the average range. Now, the sum ifs, you first of all give it the sum range followed by the criteria range. Now, the reason why it's like that is because you can give as many criteria as you want. So you select what you want to add first and start giving the number of criteria. The same thing with average ifs. You select the average range, that is where to calculate, then you start giving your criteria. That is average ifs.
Okay.
Yeah. So we just have like 3. Yeah, we still have quartile, percentile, percentage, standard deviation, variance, frame, proper. All these other ones, they are simple formulas. So all these ones that we have are very simple formula. So by next week Tuesday, we round up with all this, and by Thursday, we start working with charts.
Okay. This all this chart, does it have anything to do with the DAX?
No. DAX, we are talking about DAX in Power BI.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can also use DAX in Excel, but that is going more advanced. Yeah, that is like going towards the area of coding aspect of Excel. Then you can code in Excel too. Well, we are not going into that. We are using DAX in Power BI. A lot of people don't know that there is DAX in Excel, but we don't. We have opened Excel till we get to that level. We've scattered Excel brain till we see it. So but in Power BI, that's where most people feels like, okay, there is that, but we are doing it in Power BI.
Okay.
Yeah. So, ma'am, I'll be glad if you can help us to send the balance, ma'am.
Oh, yes. I will do that, please.
Okay.
Please, can you just forward me that your account number again?
Yes, I'll forward it one. Okay, I'll see you on Tuesday. Yes, I should be the one that will take you on Tuesday. Yes, I should be the one.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, have a
All
nice
right.
day.
You too.